Second as I make sure everything's working fine here. Alright, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing fine on this Monday today. Apologies for the lack of streams last week, right after I said I was going to do more. There was a holiday going on, and I was drafted to do things for it, so that's where I've been. That said, right now, we're gonna be doing some good old Wizard 101. We might try and make this a bit of a longer stream, we'll see. We do have one of these roads to go through left. So let's just dive right on and let's get right to work. Also, as a bit of a side note, I am going to be getting a new controller soon because the one I have right now, you can't tell, but it's starting to get stick drift.
You there! Help!
So
I'm lucky you came along.
because the model is different and it doesn't use the audio adapter I'm using for this current controller, I'm inevitably going to sound different next time. Well, when I use the new controller when I stream. So, just saying that as a bit of a heads up. Oh my god, there's my heels. Do we even need to elf this? Like, I'm still going to, but like, did we even need to? Done with that. Oh yeah, and we can go back and talk with good old Gloria Grendel real quick. Quick little pit stop back here since we're already here. We're basically at the entrance anyway. So we can just pick up this little stuff here. I can equip none of it. Awesome. That's outstanding. Alright, let's keep going. Alright. We just need to bully a few more haunted minions, and then we will be on our way. I might just do like this. It's like basically guarantees a kill, hopefully. Or I could just fizzle. You know, that is always just an option that can happen in a video game. You know? Shame. Well, I guess now I get to Elf. Elf is nice. dirty coat. Life wizard stuff. Something that I am not. Blade into another elf here. New season of Rivals is going to be coming out soon, so it's going to be exciting. When you guys think is going to be coming out? I've seen a lot for Jubilee, who I was told is like a fireworks kind of character, so that'd be cool. Everything I have is just fizzling. Hang on, I'm gonna heal real quick. It'd be embarrassing to die here. But, personally, I saw the artwork of Apocalypse at the end of the current comic in game. And I would like to see him in the game. He looks like he'd be a fun tank or something. Alright. Talk to Artur. Hello there,
Thanks for the
fella.
help, wizard. I'm worried.
I really. Duncan Grim. You're right. Wizard, bring me that wand, and I think I can get to the bottom of this.
I'll also get your quest as well. Just gotta fight a bunch of eels. May as well do it. We love XP. I remember back when I was a little fella playing this game way back when. And I'd spend so much time here. Because for me, back in the day, I considered this endgame. As dumb as that sounded. I considered this an endgame area. Because back then, right? Oh god, apologies, but back then, there was, you guys don't know the monetary model of this game. You basically just have to, like, you have to either pay for, like, a monthly or yearly membership, and then, or you can, like, pay for each individual area, but it's, like, really expensive. And I'm pretty sure back then, this was, like, the only place I could get to. And then I was, like, hard cut off. Which is very unfortunate. Nowadays, you can go through the whole Wizard City story. Like, you can at least get through it all. Like, you're not able to go through, what's it called? Colossus Boulevard. You'd still have to pay for that, which is unfortunate for some people, because I hear that some spells are locked behind that area. But, it's definitely better than it was before. Nice little bit of gold. I would like an elf, please. Oh no, a myth shield. Gasp! What am I gonna do? He's got a myth shield. What am I gonna do? Alright, that is all of that done. Alright. I am going to... when the new season of Rivals comes out, I'm going to be, obviously covering it. We'll see if I like playing as, Jubilee or not.
Excellent. Susie is still. They were wearing strange amulets that were
But,
crackling storm energy. Bring me those amulets, and I can cast my spell.
Forget, are the barrels back here? Or are they, like, up ahead? They're back here, okay. But yeah, I'm gonna cover Rivals more, and I think I might attempt to settle down on Rivals being the main game I play with some other variety options. I'm still gonna be trying out Wuwa when it comes out, so there's definitely gonna be a few streams on that. I've gotten information that it comes out on the 10th on Xbox. So expect a stream for that in the future. Maybe not directly on the 10th, but still. Alright. Modding fodders, we can do... do that there. Yeah, I'll be trying out Wuwa again. I'm gonna see if I can get my account connected. If that's a thing I can do. If not, things will be very awkward.
Welcome.
I do have a friend who's been trying to help inform me about Wuwa stuff, which I do appreciate him for. I've essentially told him that since I did log on to get a free Rebecca on my account, despite it almost crashing my PC a few times. Not PC, my laptop. I don't have a PC. Be nice if I had a PC, but just don't have the money for it. But thought it'd be nice to at least focus around one character. And I think that character, at least for right now, will probably be Rebecca. And then I'll try and learn more about the game through, like, osmosis. And we'll just kind of see how we go from there. Oh yeah, we need the teleporter keystone. Awesome. So we'll see how that ends up going. I'll probably only play through like a portion of it on stream for a couple streams and then give my thoughts, kind of like how I did with Genshin. I doubt it'll become a main game for me. I've heard that because I like Zenless's combat, I'm gonna like Wuwa's, so see how true that is. But as for other stuff, when we get when the new season comes out for Rivals, I'm thinking I might try and go on a bit of a DPS arc. I'd like to practice some more on Magic. I think she's fun, and also a friend of mine gifted me a skin, and I'd feel bad if I didn't go around using it. I feel like I was wasting his time. So, I'm gonna be going on a little bit of a Magic arc. I don't know if I doubt I'll be good. But, let's see. Gonna have to watch some high-ranking Magic plays to see how not to be bad. Just gonna pass this. And we did get the yeah. Okay. So we can head on back.
Now, let's see if I'm right. I can use nothing. They make lumin.
Big. And head over to you.
You did it! Quickly, now that that teleporter's repaired, you can go deal with that Kraken.
Alright.
Head on down.
Kraken we will fight later? Probably as like a final battle here. We can go to Skull Fort real quick. Do that side quest. Probably could do with a bit more mana. Kinda running a bit low. There's a little bit. And there's a little bit more. Alright. I'm comfortable with that amount. I'm a little comfy. Let's head on in. Be leveling up soon, which is exciting.
So you've come for the scrap? Well, I won't.
All right. We'll do this into probably burning down the minion. Or I'll have to double check their health. Maybe it's more worth it to like burn down the boss. Both using single pip spells, so not too much of a threat. I'll elf the Screecher. She won't die this turn, but she'll die the next turn. Or she will die this turn, and that'll be just as good, honestly. Throw these prisms away. Don't really need them right now since, not up against any fire bosses. I think they're all in, oh my god. I think they were all in, Firecat alleys, so these will all probably be like Storm and Myth bosses. And we'll throw another elf at him. Or not. Throw another elf at him. Actually, he's got a 3 pip. That might be an issue here. Okay, so now we definitely heal with a guaranteed heal, because that is 4 pips he has. If he has a natural attack, that is going to atomize us. Okay. Then we can cat. Then that should kill. Alright. The Knife of Winter. I wonder what type of wizard that is for. That could be for anyone. Also just select this again, since we're already on the line. Also, I'll actually edit my deck a little bit, since I'm not going to be using these. It's more worthwhile to use these. Don't want 3 fire cats in. It's something for the backswing. We don't have too many options right now. We can't be too picky. So what level am I right now? Level 9. Okay, so next level we can use the fancy class stuff we just got. Alright.
Lumina Crystal, you're out of I've got lot. You could help get me up and running again. Gather up the cogs and get my oil back from the Scarlet Screamers, and I'll get you a
Alright.
The scrapbook! Thank you! My cousin, she helped me move here, make friends. Now, this is...
Could you come to the school? I have something for you.
New spell unlock, it seems. So let's go grab that. Fire school's over this way. Might be worth multi-schooling at some point, though I'm not sure what. Might be worth going down ice school for a little bit of bulk. Or maybe death school, because death school's just good. That is a 3 pip right there. 16 we get a trap. 22 is when we get our Meteor Strike, which is our AoE, will be quite helpful. Quite helpful indeed. And we can start equipping our new stuff. It's more fire resistance and health than anything. But it's still nice. I still like it. I do think, though, that it might also be worth getting a new deck. Also, out of curiosity, what can we learn from the Death School while we're here? We can get up to, like, Dream Shield. It's not too bad. Ghoul is a pretty good card, but... I don't know if it'll serve our purposes for right now. Okay. Let's talk with Mr. Lincoln. Why do I have to... Oh, it's the Penny Quest, okay. That'll be another time, probably. For right now... I'm gonna head to the shopping district, and we're gonna pick up a new spell deck. Or at least we're gonna try to. Not sure if we'll have the money for it. Yes, we can, but just barely. Okay. Let's sell some of these off. Okay. And that's a nice little bit of money to work with. We will equip our new deck, which is quite nice. And we will slot in the Sunbirds, and I'm also going to put in the Glacial Shield as
To your
well.
spellbook, wizard. You can now sort your treasure cards by school.
Do I want to get a new wand while I'm here? Probably want like a necklace, actually. Just something to fill out that slot. Not any of those, though, probably. Alright, we'll head on back. Get right back to work. As this quest needs us to... Hogs and Screamers. That's easy. We can do that. We can do that. Grab this cog up here, and then we'll go shadow box the heck out of some of those screamers. Why did I think I was in a fight before I even got into one? Alright. Send all those away. We'll just cast this for now. Myth trap? Oh, no. That'd actually be kind of bad. We get trolled. Be very unfortunate. Okay, we'll elf here though. Leprechaun? Okay. Not quite a troll. So that probably means we're gonna get batted next turn. Honestly, I'll just use an Impure just to guarantee the kill. Yeah, we're gonna get batted here. Okay. I'm gonna deal with a few more of them. Which is fine. If I Sunbird, I kill. I kinda want to use the Sunbird. So I'm going to use the Sunbird. Because the Sunbird is funny. Yeah. Pick that up, and then we'll have to do one more fight. It should be fine. We'll just fling a Fire Elf at her. We saw the Sunbird. And then we will Fire Cat here. Actually one-shot, I hate it here. And we're gonna get Cyclops for it. Ow. Just take all of my kidneys, why don't you?
If this oil's so precious to you, take it.
All of my kidneys are now gone because of that Cyclops strike. Thank you, video game. I appreciate you. Walk on back. Not sure why this game drops frames every now and then.
Splendid. Now, put those cogs to good use and get the old wheel turning. I'll fix both. We're ready. Here. Pull the lever and we'll charge that lumen. Ah, well done, wizard.
Yippee!
Thanks to you, I'm back. Here you are. One brand new, fully charged Lumina crystal. She's a beauty. I hope she serves you well.
Yippee!
Illumina crystal. This Illumina.
Alright. Now we go on a bit of a crusade, it seems. Onward we go. This boss is probably gonna be a bit difficult. We can use a teleporter to get to Galvanost real quick. Yippee! This is probably gonna be a bit difficult. Storm boss. This is probably a storm boss, and they do a lot of damage.
To harvest. Wait.
So it's a fire boss. Harvest Lord is a fire boss. Did you guys know that Harvest Lord was a fire boss? Ain't that crazy? Do that, and then we will Fire Prism into Sunbird, and I think we just kill. We do resist that, so I'm not too worried. The Rotting Fodder might go for bats here, which might be an issue for us. It's gonna be a Myth Shield. Yep. And then we hope that the Sunbird lands and nukes him. So he's not dead. Interesting. It's gonna be a Scarab. I'm now no longer scared about what the Rotting Fodder can do. So let's we have a shield for bats, and we're about to put a fire elf on him, so that next turn he's dead. We don't have a means to heal, but I think we can just fire cat next turn and be fine. Do I want to risk it? Risk it. It's probably gonna be a leprechaun at most. It's an imp. Lamau. 9 fodder dead, and then if we land our fire cat, we win. We win. Big. Little close there. Alright, got that done. Talk to you.
I overheard the.
Head to the high ledge.
It's worse than I thought. The Nexus.
We can do boom into boom. Up.
Hello. You did it, Wizard. Tried nothing safe.
Yippee. We did it, chat. And that'll be all 3 of the main roads completed. Which is very cool. We'll make our way back over, and that'll be this completed, and then we can fight our humble Bracken down there just for the love of the game. Chost.
You rescued Zeus.
Hold. Now that the cave is across the river at the far end of Triton Valley. Let's go investigate.
I'm glad.
You can play as your pet until its happiness runs out. Replenish happiness by feeding the pet snacks.
Okay. Let's get a little bit of health before we go fight the Kraken. Okay. Let's go fight the Kraken. Alright, let's go in. We will Glacial Shield here. I'd like to Blade before doing an elf if I can, but if I have to just rip an elf, I'll rip an elf. Now this could be fun. Us getting power boosts is actually kind of fun now, but we'll Blade here. And do we rip a Sunbird? No, we rip an elf first. And then probably next turn we can rip a Sunbird, honestly. Might just win off that. Okay, or we could fizzle. you know, we could also just do that. That's also a thing we can just do if we wanted. Felt like it. Bats. Not worried about it. If he does bats again, though, that could be dangerous. Could be quite an issue. I think I just rip the Sunbird now and we just hope it kills. And if this doesn't kill, the DOT will. Alright, it does kill. Heck yeah. Let's go. Love to see it.
The haunted caves may be the...
I saw the whole battle. Massive. We got the beast in there. Now
Right.
I hope we can get the rest of our troubles sorted out.
We got a few things from that, looks like. Can't use that. Still got the boots. As cool as that looked, probably not. Definitely not using that. Okay. Let's head on back and talk to good old Muldoon. And get our stuff. Now that we've completed the 3 main roads, and then it'll be the Wizard City main boss. And of course being Lord Nightshade. Oh, they're Baldur Gold Paws. Remember, I thought that guy was cool. Like a bear Viking.
Triton Avenue's not going to... Good job on... For now, though, report back
Okay.
to the headmaster and
So
tell him
that-
everything is under control.
And we'll make our way back. A little bit more mana. And I'm also gonna say hi to you. Okay.
I have a very...
And there's the Colossus Boulevard quest, which we can do before we head to Crocotopia. What's the worst that could happen? Now we can also talk to Bartleby before we continue.
Wizard, once upon a time when the...
Okay. Now we gotta make our way back over. We're gonna finish up the Wizard City main quest. And then we're going to do the Colossus Boulevard stuff as a side thing. I'm gonna do the tower in Old Town, way down here. Bit more coffee.
the Order of the Fang Part 2.
Alright, let's take off those prism cards now. Since we're not going to be using them for this fight. And probably the next one after this. We're going to Fireblade here into probably elfing the boss here. It's possible that a minion just kills, it's possible that a Fire Cat just kills the minion here. So... I'm yawning a lot, holy apologies. Yeah, this will chip away at the main boss, and then we can probably do Fire Cat Pet Attack into the Haunted Minion. Which will most likely kill. And then we'll just have to deal with the boss. I guess focusing on the minion first would probably have been better. Because now we're gonna get scarabed for our crimes. Which is unfortunate, but you know, just stuff that happens. We did also low roll on that, so this is not actually going to kill. So our crimes continue to catch up with us. Which is unfortunate, but you know, what can you do? This is where we use the healing spell. And we hope that we live long enough to use the healing spell. It seems like we're gonna live long enough to use the healing spell. Downside of playing a fire school, we do not have too much health to work with. That is the last bit of DOT gone. That is also a lot of pips they have a hold of. So we're about to get bopped with something hard here in a second. I did not use Fire Cat there because I want to save the power pip because I'm greedy. We can... Kill the minion, and then... I'm just gonna Sunbird. Okay, thank God it was a pixie. So now, if we land the Sunbird, we win. If we whiff, we lose. We win. Okay. That's good. Good for us. Now we need to head to the haunted cave. Is there any health pips around here? I am gonna go for this mana one. There's probably some on the way. We can just take a walk on down and pick them up. full health now, which is nice. We can probably use the teleporter up here to... I'm pretty sure Galvanos Tower's close to whatchamacallit. Yeah. Quite close, actually.
Jeepers, don't sneak up on people like that. Don't you know this cave is haunted? Isn't this place just what I read?
Okay. Branded ring. Yeah, we'll put that on. Yeah, I think we'll use that
You
one.
made it! Good! I was right.
Field guards. Do I want to deal with the field guards right now? We are here already. We can mess up some field guards for a bit. We're already here. We can do this. I doubt we're gonna come back here later. This is a very bright field, by the way. This is very bright. Throw a fire elf forward. Ow. We'll use the healing spell. And then we will Fire Cat here. Maybe I could have gotten away with passing. Maybe I should have done that instead. Good lord, that's a lot of stuff I just got from that fellow. Thank God we got the blonde strawberry. For many moons I have searched for such a sacred relic. A few more field guards to rough up. Of course he high-rolled that. Of course he high-rolled that. The high-roll world champion right there. Oh, get rid of one of the elves. Not gonna be an enhanced one. It's still gonna be nice. Still some damage over time. One Fireblade into either a cat or a bird. Now we're gonna use another elf here. Now it's just Fire Cat, hope you high roll. Not even worried. I think that's the high roll for bad spread. Might be wrong on that. And I'm just gonna pass. Grab that. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, I guess Sunbird. Okay. Well. Okay. Bro. I guess I'll Sunbird. If you're gonna twist my arm like that, game.
You did well fighting those. They're min.
Okay. Implord's Helm. Lamau. Peace up. We probably don't need to refill our mana fully, we still get a lot to work with. Quest complete. And into Storm Drain Tower we go. For the big fight. The smackdown of the century.
You truly think to King of the Dead.
Good day for a swell brawl.
The original.
And begin. Now this is going to be a little bit more challenging because of the fellow there. I do think it's the right move to Fireblade here, and then we probably elf the Field Guard. It's gonna be bats. Never mind. Okay, we elf the Field Guard. And then once we do, what's our follow-up here? We just cat the guard to death? Might be an angle. And we'll throw a cat at the Field Guard. And if it lands, which it does, oh yeah, it's definitely dead to the dot. Then it's just a 1v1 with Nightshade. So then it's good that we picked up that heal. We can Fireblade here into probably an elf, maybe? The DOT on us is gonna suck. I'm going to start out by healing. Pixie. That's fine. We will go into a Fire Elf here. Ours is enhanced, so it'll deal more damage. Next turn, we'll probably Pixie, and then after that, we'll set up for a Sunbird. Death Trap is scary. Do I Pixie now or later? I think I Pixie now. Because the DOT will probably make me fall into some sort of kill range. And I do not want to die right now. Because the trap makes the math a little bit funky. He's Pixieing anyway. Okay. Alright. How does the AI work? Fireblade here, and we get a Power Pip. We're gonna go into a Sunbird. If we don't, we're probably gonna Elf. Ow. I don't think that would have killed us. We did not get Power Pip, so we're just going to Fire Elf here. And then next turn we Fire Cat, and they should be dead. Even if we don't land the Fire Cat, they die to the dot. And we're good. Very clean.
Gifts to the one who freed us, to the necromancer concealed safely in my domain, in the night side, where no mortal thing can see him.
Got life magic stuff. Man. Okay. Let's make our way on back now. Pick up this one chest along the way. And that'll be Wizard City main quest completed. Now that we've done that. Talk to you.
Wowzer! Nice.
We're not quite out actually yet though. Put that on. More little bumps. This will leveled up as well. Just a little bit more busy work because Lamau, we love padding. Okay, they took off the storm shield frame 1 with a snake. And the snake high rolled. Fireblade into bird. Big. Oh, only a chocolate strawberry, not a blonde strawberry? Come on, man. At least pretend like you're not cheaping out, game. We have a lot of mana, by the way. Like, we just tripled our mana in, like, the span of, like, 2 quests. That is crazy. Well, I'm just gonna Glacial Shield into another big old bird. Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? Bird up. Exhausted. Alright. That should be that done. Now we can head on over to Ambrose. That'll be all of that.
Wizard, what's that you say? It is done. Go now, follow your instincts. Find the hidden path to Nightside.
And to Nightside. Which is right behind here. Remember I saw this area for the first time as a kid and I thought it was so cool. Big, and then we walk into here.
Master, what about this book?
Give me that. Crocotopia, you... So...
That was very dramatic. It's just a book. How did you know the Death School moved to Nightside? Haven't got...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the full Death School. Ain't that something? Might be worth going down this for Feint in the future. Who knows? I don't. Feint is just a very useful spell, though. But no plans for it right now. Gonna kind of keep on walking.
Some good news, Wizard. Forgot what?
Steel Charm. Interesting. I don't know about the usefulness of that one. I don't know about that. I don't think we'll be doing that. this, I believe, will be our path to
You wish
Krokotopia.
to explore the key throughout yours will be an incredible journey, young wizard. Now it is time for you to take the first step.
And I think we're not gonna do that just yet. Yeah, we're gonna do the Colossus Boulevard stuff next. I do think, though, that for now, I'm going to wind things down and call it. Since we did get quite a bit done. Next time we pick up this game, we'll probably do Colossus Boulevard, and then probably round out, start entering into Krokotopia. But that is going to be all for me today. So, don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow, but I do know we're going to do it. And as always, a manager, you've been amazing to have. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you guys next time. Sayonara, everyone.